I woke up with an attitude today, not in the mood to play. Might start a feud with Dan and ask him to shoot the fade. Context.
Woke up with an attitude today, not in the mood to play. Might start a feud with Dre and ask him to shoot the fade.
Bro, I'm so disappointed by what I've just watched. Man, I saw this stuff.
Man, and I was ready to welcome you. Nostradamus. You and your prophecies. And
so
now...
was I. And then this shit. Listen, okay, so for the people that don't understand, we did a video way back when he could leave a legacy behind. Bro, imagine. I want you to just picture this for a few seconds. Imagine that NIKOCADO, this guy that you see, actually goes on like a journey, and he documents his change from this obese, like just fucking behemoth of a man. Imagine that he documents his change and he loses week by week. You see himself like slowly but surely getting back to like the normal, relatively normal shape. I mean, obviously in the beginning it's not gonna be easy, but you see it week by week. Can you imagine how many people this guy would inspire? It would be mental. It would be like a breaking type thing. About this situation, in which I thought it was gonna head the right way, and when I saw the thumbnail of this video and seeing NIKOCADO, literally he dropped weight like it's no tomorrow, I was like, come
on! Dropped weight like it's easy!
Yeah! And then, what I see, actually, is that man basically just did that to do everything all over again. What was the point?
The point is literally to prove I'm better than you all. I can lose weight whenever I want. I just don't want to.
I mean, he did, and clearly he wanted it. The only thing is, he did it for the wrong purposes. And it's such a shame because there was such an opportunity to turn this around. And I'm not gonna lie, we might watch this in a few seconds, but he has like this corny thing in the beginning where he's like, I am the true villain. I was 2 steps ahead of everybody else. I'm like, what's the point of all this? Are we back in high school? What is this shit? Come on. And yes, I am mad because I basically predicted this shit, but I predicted it in the wrong way. Not even I could predict this bullshit.
You predicted what will happen next, but not the step afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, hey, listen. Clearly he's gonna need to lose it because holy shit, things are going in the wrong direction. But I didn't suspect my mans to just go 350, 74.5 degrees. Because that's what happened.
No, he did a 180 just to do another 180 afterwards.
Yeah, so basically 360. The reason why this upsets me is because there was such an opportunity here. There was such an opportunity. There was,
but there still is some praise to be done because what he did is not simple. Now I don't know how he did it. There are some illicit ways to lose so much weight. I don't know when he started his journey. I have no clue. I have no idea. But if he did it the proper way, like naturally without different stimulants and such, or at least some stimulants that would not do too much damage to your body in the long run, then you know what? All kudos to him. Congratulations.
I have some
I'm sorry for the next steps, but man, that's some hard work to get so much weight lost so quickly. Whoosh. Whoosh.
Yeah, but I will be honest, from watching him, I have some suspicions. Now, do you know the drug Ozempic, by any chance?
Yeah,
you catch my drift? I actually think this is what happened. Now, there are some speculations, and there's this guy I'm seeing now in my recommended Pyro Live. He says how NIKOCADO lost the weight. Here's my supposition. I don't think he hit the gym still. Because, and let me tell you why, there's actually a psychological aspect behind it. You would not hit the gym, do so much work, respecting yourself, just to return back to this. You wouldn't.
Yeah.
You would not.
I knew there was a guy who, he was a personal trainer, and he put on a lot of weight just to show his clients that he can lose it if he follows the proper techniques. And it's hard. And he said that he has a much better understanding now of how it is to lose the weight when you have it, but it's still doable, and he did it, and like it was a source of inspiration for his clients.
Exactly. So if you do genuinely, if
But
you
I don't
lose the
think you
weight-
would put the weight back intentionally.
No.
I see what you mean.
No, but my point is that you wouldn't go through the gym and lifting weights and doing all that hard shit just to put it back again. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't think this was done by the gym. I don't think so, and who knows, maybe I'll watch the full video later on, but to be honest, just seeing the fact that he returned back to mukbang, basically, low-key, it disgusted me. I'm just gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
Like, so it was very difficult. I just watched like the intro beginning of like where he was calling himself like this ultimate villain. I'm like, okay, why are you doing this? There was such an opportunity for him to just go into the right trajectory. I think he just took the Ozempic shot and basically lost the weight that way. Now, is there a possibility?
Wait, I haven't looked into Ozempic, so how does it work? Is it literally just a shot? Or is it like pills? What is it?
I think it's a shot, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's a shot where it was designed for people with diabetes. That's the idea. But the only problem is that, like everything, it gets hijacked for the wrong reason. So Ozempic is a medicine designed to treat people with type 2 diabetes. Ozempic is a branded medicine manufactured by a pharmaceutical company, Novo Nordisk. Yeah, so it's an anti-diabetic medication that's used for long-term weight management, but there is a problem here that people don't take it into consideration. You lose muscle mass at an accelerated rate because of it.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. So much like everything, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a good mathematician. I can spot patterns. Alright? And the patterns of what I've noticed in this world is things that are good in the short term are terrible for you in the long term. And this is no exception. Because the second that there was this drug announced, I instantly said, okay, where's the catch? And I couldn't find the catch for a long time until I dug deeper. And then I realized that you lose muscle mass from this. And when I heard that, I was like, there it is. There it is. There's the catch.
And man, just losing muscle mass is bad.
Yep.
And it's not bad just because you can't like show off your muscles. I'm saying it's bad because it can get to like, so there is this lady I know, she has a different situation, like there's nothing that she could do about it, but because of the fact that she struggles to walk, she's slowly losing muscle mass in her legs. And before it was for neurological reasons that she couldn't move. Now she doesn't have the muscles necessary to support herself getting up.
Right. See? So and it gets worse. It only gets worse with age, because one of the reasons that old people are so frail is because they've lost their muscle mass. They don't bother to work out to maintain said muscle mass, and guess what? Eventually it gets to the stage you can't even get up from your chair because the muscles in your body are not strong enough to do that. And all of these people are risking their lives, and people are literally risking their old ages just to lose weight now. I wanted to come here. I wanted to come here and praise this guy for being like, yes, you are now officially a beacon of hope. But no, instead, I have to come here, like I said, woke up with an attitude today, and I really woke up with an attitude today because I realized the fuck shit that ended up happening. You know what, this might be a hot take, but I don't actually think he lost the weight by, you know...
Are you sure about that?
And this is what happens when you make a video without doing the proper amount of research, which is what we did. And basically the rest of this video is essentially me clowning NIKOCADO for thinking that he didn't lose the weight properly. So let's just bring it to present Dan to discuss this. Okay, so I realized a few things after recording the video, and one of the things is that in the video that I made, or that we made, I mentioned how NIKOCADO doesn't seem to have the knowledge or the ability to lose the weight by normal means. Now, in the meantime, I've noticed that actually that might have been a mistake. After rewatching the full video of NIKOCADO, the 2 steps ahead, I actually realized that what he did was pre-record a lot of videos in advance, gave himself the time to lose the weight. So a lot of those videos where he was obese were actually from way back when, 2022, 2023. In which case, you know what? Hey, maybe he was 2 steps ahead. Who am I to judge, right? And another thing that became very clear to me is that actually he has a lot better nutritional knowledge than I gave credit. So now, do I still think that Ozempic might have been involved? maybe. I'm not gonna take it out. But there's a few things to be mentioned. One, Ozempic is not the drug that, causes automatic weight loss that I thought it was. It's not. It's just an appetite suppressor. So you still need to, maintain yourself, to control yourself in order to just not gain the weight back up. But then another thing that you need to do is, it's not just gonna shed weight off of you. It's just gonna help you not binge eat like there's no tomorrow. So, you know what? Hey, again, maybe I was wrong. And it turns out that NIKOCADO might have the knowledge to have lost it. What I want to see now is I want to see the journey. And he must have documented it. If he's the mastermind that he says he is, he must have documented his journey because he knows he's going to get clicks. And so I still think he can be an arbiter of hope. I've actually changed my mind from the video. I was actually very negative after this very moment in the vid. I was very negative. I was like, yo, this guy, he hasn't done it properly. He's just basically wasted all that effort, blah, blah, blah. Turns out actually that's not the case. So, you know what? Hey, we all take L's, especially in this realm where you have to just get the story as quickly as possible. But yeah, we can go back to the video now. Yeah, brothers.
But also, like, are there any videos in between? Because he was proper bulky.
I know,
he was
right?
proper bulky. How, like, is there anything in between, like any video or picture or something where he showed to be skinnier or something? Because it feels like from one day he was fat and the other he was skinny.
No, there's a big timeline. If you look at his channel, it was 7 years ago that not 7 years ago, pardon, 7 months ago, right? 7 months ago that my guy hasn't uploaded the video. But there's something that confuses me. He says in this video that to the parrot, we haven't seen each other in 2 years. Something's off.
Something is weird. I don't know what is weird, but something is definitely weird. Yeah.
I am unsure. Now, here's the thing. Let's take the positive route out of it. Let's say he did lose the weight by proper means. He still can stop. He can choose to stop and not pursue this further because it would just destroy him. That's the way I see it. Yeah. Now, to be honest, just by him posting this video, let's say that this is true, my guy basically broke the internet. And many people are saying that. Yeah. He did break the internet, let's be honest. But I don't think, like,
when you sent it to me, I did not believe it. I was like, no. Wait, is this new? And the first thing that I thought was, is this either an old video or it's being recorded and published now?
I wonder if that's the case. And I feel like I actually am starting to think that might be the case. Because something doesn't add up. And I just want to see the next of it. Now, I'm actually going to pay attention for the next couple of days. Just to see if he decides to upload something new. But until I get full proof that, this is recent, I ain't buying it.
Yeah.
So
you're going to stalk him on X and such.
I got too much shit on my chest to do that. But in any case, what have we learned? What have we learned from this whole story is that, let's assume this is true. This means that people can lose the weight if they want to. So it shows that it's possible.
Yes, if you assume this is true, but I think there are, like, the gym guy that I mentioned before, I think there are better examples. That's what I'm saying. I know. But you know what? He realizes that this would be such a big change for the better that it would bring the views. So there is some ray of sunshine in all the muddiness that this shenanigan became. But yeah, it was interesting. It was definitely an interesting occurrence.
Yeah.
Or as Joe Rogan says, we do live in such an interesting timeline.
We live in the worst timeline, in my opinion. We do live in the worst timeline.
It's an interesting one.
I'm really gonna hope that this turns into something a bit better. Because you know what? I'm sick and tired of coming on these videos and always talking shit about the world. I want to talk about something positive for once. But we haven't been able to do that for a long time. Oh, you want to talk
about something positive?
Yeah.
We are not yet in an apocalypse. That's positive.
And with that, we can end it.
Okay, well.